Welcome to Breathing, Inspiration and Grace. In other words, big. I am Anita, a Boom van Doorn, and may this day be a graceful day, welcoming the inspiration of your grand being, your soul, your divinity, higher consciousness. Let's breathe together. May gratitude and compassion be flowing in your life. And with that, let's take a deep breath. The breath is a beautiful way to connect to self, to soul, whatever name you call the grandness of yourself, your own grand being. Taking the time to sink within yourself, taking the time to feel comfortable. Here where we are together in a beautiful, safe place, where we breathe together, here live with a group on Skype, and of course later when you are re-listening this breathing on a Vimeo or YouTube. So take a deep breath, because it doesn't matter. This space goes beyond time and space and every other human conception we have. This goes beyond the hypnosis of you, of yourself, the veil. The veil is the grandest hypnosis that we have as a human being. It takes us away from the realization who we truly are. So that's a big hypnosis. Yes. But when we breathe and we sink and we only mind ourselves, walking away from the mind into the depth of our being, into the stillness, following the breath deep, deep into yourself. There is no other way to breathe but to breathe within, deep, deep within yourself, touching upon the grandest being that is you. And maybe a bit awkward to call yourself grand, to call yourself big, to call yourself higher consciousness or even divine. But like everyone on earth, you are a divine being, created from higher self, created from the love and compassion of your soul. And to make it easier, we can start by breathing gratitude, showing gratitude to ourselves, to the grand being that we are, and the grand higher consciousness that lives within us. Gratitude to who you are. Gratitude for this life. Gratitude for this beautiful creation, but also gratitude for all the things, all the issues that you're going through, because they are here to show you something, to teach you something about yourself, to clarify and to bring inspiration in a grand way. Just be willing to listen to the voice of your soul, the voice of your divine being. Now please, take a deep breath and allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper into the core of you, into your being. You may be able to sense where you are sitting. You may be able to sense even the room you are residing in. You can feel and sense the energies. You can breathe deeply into yourself. So now you know you have seen the room, you have seen the body, you are safe, you're grounded. Then take a deep breath within that being. Breathing in into yourself, into the grandness of you. That love, that grace is there waiting for you. So brilliantly. It's who you are. And when we breathe gratitude, it is like a beautiful flow that makes it so much easier to connect to self, to connect to the truth of you, the home of you, yourself. Breath at a time. Breath at a time. Taking you deeper and deeper into self, into the core of you. Breath at a time. Breath at a time. Allowing yourself those moments, those times, those grand, blissful moments with you. Breathing deep in and out of yourself. Breathing in and out. In and out. Letting that beautiful energy of life and love and compassion fill you up from within. Allowing yourself to know how loved you are, how your gratitude is being allowed as a flow that comes and goes. Grateful for something, but gratitude brings it right back to you. The beautiful flow and warmth and energy of gratitude. And yes, you may have a sense that there is much more, and that's true. And that's why we're doing it breath at a time. Breath at a time. We're not in any kind of hurry. This love is so right here, so present. And there is so much there. That it will fully fill you up, breath at a time. So try to relax. Try to relax and let yourself be fully surrounded by the love of your soul. Fully filled up with her grace, with her breath, compassion, and bliss, total bliss. Breath at a time. Sinking deeper and deeper away from the busy mind, sensing yourself sinking into the stillness of you, where there's not so much turbulence, where there is ease and grace. Yes, it's also within you. It's not only within me or teachers or gurus or whomever. It is also within you. Trust that. And breathe so deep into the core of you, right passing through all of those ideas, right through the hypnosis of the veil. Oh yes, this is where I am. This is where I am okay. This is where I am home. This is me. Such grand breaths that take you deeper and deeper into the grace of self, into your soul, breath at a time, breath at a time. So big, so big. Take the time to breathe in silence for a little while. Beautiful, beautiful silence where our breaths are joined and the love is flowing, the compassion is flowing all the way to you and all the way from you, breath at a time, breath at a time. For this time is for you and your soul to connect, to play together, to sit or lay down together, to have a moment of peace, your inner silence, inspiration. And these moments are so important for you at first, but also for the ones living with you, the ones breathing with you. Your love and your grace are flowing out into the world, splashing onto anyone who wants to be splashed upon. Anyone who wants to be loved and hugged will receive. But first, you will receive. You will gracefully receive the love, the grandness, the joy, the bliss of you. You are the key, the first one, the chosen one by your soul that is receiving all of her love, all of her grace, all of her abundance, all of her gratitude towards you. A dear human, her dear human, that That human self is important. It carries the light and the love into this world. It can allow, it can deny, it can receive, or it can leave it alone. The human master self can choose. But the grace within, the love within, that compassion is always there. Creations come and go. Inspiration comes and goes. But your grace, your beauty, your grandness will always be here, always. Doesn't leave you alone, not even for a second. It is here to cherish you, to embrace you, to fill you up. It is here to love you, nurture you. It is here to be you, if you so choose. Because you can choose to melt with the grandness of self, to let yourself be fully embraced, to immerse yourself into that grace, that grandness. It's your choice. But no matter what, you are being loved so deeply, so gracefully, so truthfully. Let's take another few moments in silence to breathe. You may want to open yourself up for the gratitude of your soul. You have been grateful, you have felt the gratitude, but now please feel and sense the gratitude of your soul. She's here for you. Being so grateful to you, her human, knowing that she is you and you are her. But every little bit of opening that she has to come to you through the veil, through the hypnosis of not knowing who you truly are. She will take that time, like this time, like these moments of breathing and being. She will take those times, those moments to love you so big, so big. She loves when you breathe with her. She loves when you open up to her compassion. Now please allow her love, allow her compassion, allow her grace to be there for you in just the right amount. Not less, not more, just the right amount. Taking the time, breath at a time, breath at a time. We're not in a hurry. We don't have to finish tonight. We don't have to finish next week. We can breathe all of our lifetime. Constantly sinking, being, emerging yourself, having yourself loved and cherished by your soul, allowing her into your being, into every corner of self, human self, aspect self, every part of you. Integrating soul before you integrate any aspect of you. Yes, yes. Her truth, her love, her grace, and amongst all her clarity will show you the way to be with her, the way to be in the midst of the most beautiful potentials that you have for your life. Breath at a time. Breath at a time. Not worrying, away from the mind. Being so loved by your soul. Breath at a time. Breath at a time. Sinking, sinking, relaxing, relaxing into that grace. Yes. Yes. So grand. Yes. So beautiful. Breath at a time. Breath at a time. Sinking into that grand stillness. At first it may seem too quiet for the mind, but along the way you will welcome this silence, these moments of grand joy, and your spiritual senses will very quickly pick up and remember, most of all, remember that grace. It will remember its own being. You will remember more and more with each breath, knowing and sensing, this is who I am. In the stillness within me there is this grand being, and can we even call it a being? Doesn't really have a name, doesn't really do anything. It's not a person, but it radiates with so much love, nearly unearthly love, for we have not found that kind of love on earth in many, many years. But while you are breathing with you, and you are breathing so big, you can breathe with the world. And the world will remember, the earth will remember, the trees, the sea, the animals, they will remember. When you remember who you are, they will remember as well that they are emerged, hugged, held by this ground higher consciousness, the breath of life, the breath of every life, the breath of being alive. Yes. Yes. So breathe for you, and you will breathe for the world. Breathe for you without putting it on anyone. Just breathe for you. Light the light within, and you will be a light in the world. Breath at a time. Well, allow yourself to stay within that beautiful silence for as long as you choose. Or come back later and breathe again with this or any other session online, or just with you, or with the sea or your garden, your soul. How grand, how beautiful. Be the light that you are, dear ones. Be the light that you are. You are beautiful indeed. You are beautiful indeed. When you've breathed with me like this, you may want to take your time to move a little bit, to adjust to the changes that have been happening for you within yourself, because your soul will bring you beautiful changes, insights, clarity for your growth and for your being. So take your time just to wiggle around a bit, to look around, to enjoy the feeling within yourself, to feel and sense you have a body again. It has been some time before you came to earth and be in this body again. Yes. So take a deep breath. You may want to open your eyes, look around, or you may want to stay in the grace, in the breath, for a little while longer. But be kind to you, be sweet to you, be gentle with you and your movements today. Big hug to you all.